Okay, welcome. I see some participants are starting to trickle in. Just going to give it another couple of seconds just to let a couple of more of you enter the room, and then we will get started. Okay, hello. Welcome to the virtual college exploration for New Jersey college high school students looking to go on to college. This event is sponsored by the New Jersey Association for College Admission Counseling and by StriveScan. We are so glad you're joining us here today. I do have a couple of housekeeping announcements before we get started with our presenters. At any time, you can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters, and they're going to give you some more information shortly about how they're going to handle the question and answers during their session. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of the many different sessions that are happening. I think there's a couple of more sessions today, so be sure to check out the full schedule at njacac.org/virtual fair. You can see the link on your screen now. And it's being recorded. So this session will be recorded. So if for any reason you get disconnected, you have technical issues, your friend wants to see it, you'll be able to access this presentation at that same website, njacac.org/virtual fair. So now I'm going to turn it over to our presenters. Enjoy and have a great weekend.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome to East Carolina University virtually. Thank you all for being here. It's really a great opportunity to learn more about East Carolina. The way we will handle chat today, go ahead and submit all those questions that you have. I will have a colleague of mine, Kernisha Jones, helping me out with chat, but at the very end, we will address those questions formally. But go ahead and just start sending them in if you have a question. All right, so let me formally introduce myself. My name is Stephanie Molina, and I am your freshman admission counselor. You heard that right, folks. So I do recruit some students from North Carolina, but I recruit all over New Jersey for East Carolina University. So if you need anything at all, I am your go-to person. Okay, so something that most people don't know, altogether ECU has 5 campuses that total over 1,400 acres. The very first one is our ECU Outer Banks campus. This is located near Manteo, North Carolina, which to put into perspective, it's roughly 2 hours away from ECU, but it is home to our Coastal Studies Institute, which is pretty awesome. You can study there. Typically it's during the spring semester, but you can study there for your full spring semester and take care of your general education courses while being at the waterfront, which is really nice. Next up, we have our Health Science campus. This is home to our Brody School of Medicine, College of Nursing, College of Allied Health, as well as our School of Dental Medicine. If you are interested in athletics or are a sports fanatic, we have 2 athletic facilities. Our very first one is Minji's Coliseum. This is basically where you can go watch anything that is courtside, so basketball, volleyball, and then what is pictured here is our Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. Hopefully by the time you all get here, it'll be safe enough to watch a football game. All right, if you're interested in research, we do have a West Research campus. This, among other projects, is home to the restoration labs for artifacts recovered from Blackbeard ships. So we're known as the ECU Pirates, and we're definitely all about that pirate branding. And of course, last but not least, we have our historic main campus, which this can still be explored virtually with a virtual information session, kind of like this one, a virtual tour, or you can actually start coming to campus for on-campus tours. As of right now, we have campus tours going up until November 18. So if you have the opportunity to come down and visit us, definitely go ahead and schedule your campus visit because spots fill up fairly quickly. So just keep that in mind. It is limited to just you and 2 of your parents or anybody else, but definitely take that opportunity if you have that chance. So in relation to major cities and other states that you may recognize, ECU is at the heart of Greenville, North Carolina. We are roughly an hour and a half away from the beach, so Atlantic Beach, and an hour and a half away from Raleigh, North Carolina, which is our capital, the capital of our state. So if you ever need a quick plane trip back home, you can definitely do that. But we're not too far from anything. We're very centralized, which is really nice. So ECU has students from all 100 counties in North Carolina, 48 states, including the District of Columbia, and also over 40 countries. New Jersey is actually our most popular state where most out-of-state students come from, which is really nice. Typically, we are consistently one of the top choice schools for North Carolina freshmen because our graduates become part of a wide network of successful alumni spread across the state, the nation, and around the globe. I promise this next opinion is not just my personal opinion, but many others definitely believe that ECU has one of the most beautiful campuses in our state. But I think one of the most attractive things that we have rather than the physical beauty of our campus is that we answer those questions that you should all be asking yourselves when you're visiting any kind of college or university. Basically questions like, what kind of programs do they offer? Do they offer the program I'm interested in? What are my scholarship opportunities? Will I be able to take an internship or participate in an internship? How are the campus living options? How many residence halls are on campus? How affordable is it? Different questions like this, we definitely do a really great job at answering all those questions. But one of the main things we make sure that you all have is opportunity. We want to promise you all the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to succeed. That's definitely what we're all about. So students are attracted to ECU by a wide range of excellent degree programs. Our undergraduate majors are offered through 8 of our 12 colleges and schools. So everything up until our School of Dental Medicine is reserved for our undergraduate students. We are home to the largest College of Business, College of Education, College of Allied Health Science. We are known as the healthcare university for our state because we graduate the most healthcare professionals than any other institution. Our engineering program is the highest ranked program of its kind in North Carolina. And we are also the only school with a College of Engineering, School of Medicine, and School of Dentistry all at one place. So if you're interested in that, you don't have to look any further. Our program in the fine and performing arts are definitely among the best in the Southeast. But whatever academic or professional goal you have set for yourself, we definitely have something here for you all. And something that I encourage you all to take a look at is our ecu.edu/degrees website. This will give you access to all 400 degrees, concentration, certificates that we have available for all of our students. This will give you a very brief description of the major you're interested in. You'll be able to get access directly to faculty and staff members to contact them for those very specific questions towards your major. But you'll be able to see almost everything that kind of revolves around your major, which is really nice. All right, so we are focused on outcomes as always, and definitely let's face it, for many of you, the desired outcome is a rewarding career. These companies right here represent just a small sample of the many organizations that hire our graduates. These companies are attracted to ECU because they recognize the quality of our programs, but most importantly, the quality of the students that graduate from ECU. Because of this, we are able to host some of the largest career fairs in North Carolina. So you will have a chance to do mock interviews, submit resumes, talk with employers before you even graduate, which is really nice. All right, and we are career oriented for sure. So exploration and discovery go hand in hand with being a pirate, and ECU is a research university. Over 20% of our undergraduate students participate in some form of extracurricular research. This also gives you the opportunity to start developing or continue developing your research skills and also start networking with faculty and staff members all around campus. So research is available to you all as undergraduate students, and it's not just reserved for graduate and faculty members. ECU, our study abroad programs. We definitely want you all to take your education beyond our campus and explore the world. We have over 200 study abroad programs, including ECU Tuscany. So we do have a campus in Italy, in Tuscany to be quite exact. Really awesome opportunity. Overall, for our study abroad programs, you can study there for 2 weeks, a full semester, or a full academic school year. Sometimes I understand that the financial aspect of studying abroad can be a concern, and that's understandable. There are options like scholarships, and you can use your financial aid towards these programs, so don't put that past you. This is an opportunity that's once in a lifetime. You can definitely take and proceed with that. So definitely let's talk about some of the important next steps, how to actually apply. So for all of you as New Jerseyans, you have the option to apply either through the Common App or a Navigator account. Those two are available to you all as out-of-state students. It really just depends. If you start your Common application and submit it that way, that's awesome. Just remember that you will need to create your Navigator account because it kind of connects everything all together. And your Navigator account is how you will be able to check any status updates or anything in regards to a decision for your application. All right, the freshman process. So what exactly do we look at? So overall, other institutions may have early action, early decision. That's something we don't have, which is really great. We have rolling admissions. This means that we will review your application as soon as it's more complete. Of course, to my procrastinators out there, don't procrastinate, apply as early as possible. If you have the opportunity to go ahead and submit your application right now, go ahead and do it. The earlier, the better. The earlier will get you a decision quicker. Our application is already open. If you are interested in the Honors College, I'll talk a little bit about the actual program in just a little bit, but our Honors College program, you will need to submit the ECU application by November 25th if you're interested in that. If you are interested in being eligible for scholarships, you need to submit your ECU application by December 15th. So these are still not early action or early decision deadlines. They are just if you're interested in either the Honors College program or our scholarships to be eligible for scholarships. Overall, our application will close on April 1st, but let's talk about what actually marks your application complete. So of course, we need your full online application. That does include an essay, $75 application fee. Some of you all may qualify for some fee waivers. You just need to ask your high school counselor, but if not, that's okay. Just go ahead and submit your application. We will need your official high school transcript. This will include your senior courses in progress and your current grade point average on a 4.0 scale. Transcripts from any post-secondary school. So if you've attended or taken any kind of college courses during your high school career, please send in those transcripts. Those will save you 1, time, and 2, money. And I'm sure you do not want to retake those courses you've already taken. So what we look at, the freshman review. So we like to tell our students that the competitive GPA is between a 3.1 to a 3.4 unweighted GPA. However, this year, because of everything going on, the minimum GPA you need to have to be considered admissible is a 2.5 unweighted GPA. So that's what you need to at least be considered admissible. We also need to make sure you have all of the minimum course requirements. So you need your 4 English courses, your 4 math courses. Your 4th math has to be a prerequisite of Algebra 2. We need all your social science courses, your science courses, and 2 foreign language courses in the same language. This is typically something that sometimes my out-of-state students don't fully complete, so I kind of have to work with them just to make sure they get that in before they graduate high school. So this can be Spanish 1, Spanish 2, even American Sign Language or Latin can qualify for this requirement. We of course need an essay more so than ever. This is your year to tell your story. Let us know exactly who you are and why you should be granted admission. What is recommended but not required for this year and this year only is SAT and ACT test scores. So for all my seniors out there, you all are super lucky. The term we're using is test blind, meaning that test scores will neither help or hinder your chances of being admitted. If you have those scores, definitely go ahead and send them in, but it's not something that's going to be held against you if you don't. But from here on out, for any of my juniors, sophomores, or freshmen, please take in consideration that you will need to submit test scores. So go ahead and start taking those exams as early as possible. We do super score, so we will always take the best score out of each category and give you a really nice overall score. If you're interested in taking the SAT, the average test score we get for the SAT is between a 1070 to 1190. For the ACT, it's between a 19 to 24. So just keep that in mind. Letters of recommendation are not required. I know that will come up on the Common App, so just go ahead and submit it. But for us personally, we do not require letters of recommendation. All right, the Honors College. So what exactly is this? I know I touched a little bit on it just a few slides ago, but ECU really has a great Honors College program. Students compete for one of 200 spots every single year. It is competitive and it is by invitation only, but every single member of the Honors College receives some form of tuition assistance. It could be as low as $10,000 for over 4 years, up to $62,000 plus a $5,000 stipend to study abroad with our EC Scholarship Program. So that's what the $62,000 is for. There are different levels of scholarships. So you get to interview for the one you are interested in, but candidates for this program also have the opportunity to be considered for early admission to ECU's Brody School of Medicine, or any other graduate program like our College of Nursing, Audiology, or Physical Therapy. So if you're interested in any of that, you can also check that box off that you want to interview for early admission. The minimum requirements you have to meet: if you're a senior, you only have to meet the GPA requirement. So that's either 3.5 unweighted GPA or a 4.0 weighted GPA. But from here on out, test scores will also be required, will be required, excuse me. So for the SAT, it has to be at least a 1270, and for the ACT, it has to be at least a 27. The Honors College application is due by December 16th. So the way that works, you need to submit your ECU application by November 25th. If you are eligible and accepted to ECU, we'll send you that invitation to apply for the Honors College, and then you just have to submit the Honors College application by December 16th. Of course, feel free to visit our website for the Honors College to get more information and more detailed information about those specific deadlines. If you're interested in transferring to ECU, we have rolling admissions still. Of course, go ahead and submit your application as early as possible. Our application is already open as well. And what will complete your application is, of course, your full online application, $75 application fee, and the official college transcript. If you've attended multiple colleges after high school, we will need every single one of those. Depending on when you actually want to enroll or register for classes will depend on when you need to apply by, but all of the deadlines will also be on our website at transfer.ecu.edu, and it'll pop up in just a second. But what we look at for our transfer students, they need to have at least a 2.0 cumulative GPA from their college career, and they must have at least 24 transferable credit hours. One of those credits has to be equivalent to our English 1100. Typically at the community college level, it's English 111. So basically your very first English you need to take, that's the one we require. And then Pirate Promise can be found on our website, but unfortunately this is only for North Carolina students, but still feel free to visit our website to see what additional items we can offer you all as a transfer student. All right, so paying for college, financial aid. So most students at ECU definitely qualify for some type of assistance. We'd like to grant our students first scholarships, grants second, and loans third. We always do loans at the last, as the last resort, just to make sure that we try to graduate our students with the least amount of debt possible. Over 70% of our students actually receive some form of financial aid. Regardless of your income, you should all apply for FAFSA, which is a free application for federal student aid. You never know what you might get. And even if you only qualify for loans, those loans typically have a lower interest rate. But you have to submit this information by March 1st. And funds are first come, first serve. So please make sure that you don't miss out on all the funds you are eligible for, because if you wait until last minute, it could start to dwindle down. Scholarships. So there are a variety of opportunities for scholarships. This does include Raise Me. If you haven't heard about this program, it's a really awesome initiative that we've started, but this is something you can also participate with other institutions. But basically, it's for you all to start money for yourself towards tuition. It may sound too good to be true, but I promise you it is a real thing. You can earn money for your grades. For every A, I believe it's $100. For every B, it's $80. If you have a part-time job, if you have extracurricular activities, if you're involved in clubs, different types of organizations, really almost anything that you participate in high school, you can earn money towards yourself. Of course, we also have our own university scholarships, and these are due by January 15. The way that university scholarships work is you need to apply, submit your EC application by December 15 again. And if whatever you are eligible for, we will give you access to our scholarship portal. And then all of those scholarship applications you were interested in and that you applied for have to be submitted by January 15. Again, FAFSA, just make sure to apply for that. Super important for you all. We do have a priority deadline. It's February 14, so happy Valentine's Day, right? Just make sure you submit it by February 14 to get as much as you qualify for. But March 1st is the overall deadline for FAFSA. Okay, so I know I just gave you all a bunch of different deadlines, but feel free to take a screenshot of this. This is just a really nice overall timeline to keep you all in check of exactly what's going on with ECU. But on October 18, we will have our fall open house. It will be a virtual event. This is something we encourage you all to attend. Campus living, campus dining, our financial aid office will do their own presentations. Just overall really great time to get connected with other members of ECU in regards to not just financial aid and campus living and all that, but also in regards to your intended majors. All right, campus housing. So every freshman is required to live on campus. Our experience has definitely shown that this makes a more successful transition from high school to college life. And this also guarantees that you all have a place to live. We have 15 different residence halls in 3 different neighborhoods. But basically, that just means that whatever neighborhood you live in, you can get to anywhere on campus within 15 minutes. We do have a variety of living learning communities, and these communities is just another opportunity to live together with other students that share similar interests to yours and support your success. So whether you're interested in the Honors College, if you're accepted, you're automatically in the Honors College Living Learning Community. But if you're simply interested in music, education, engineering, or you want to become a leader on campus, this is a really great opportunity to have that group of friends before even stepping foot on campus. All right, so campus dining, we do have 31 locations. It includes 2 unlimited buffet style dining halls, 6 convenient markets. You can go in there, it's super quick and easy. If you're running late one day and you just need to grab some chips, you can do that fairly easy with our convenient markets. Going back to our dining halls, we have very flexible meal plans. So no matter what day it is, you can go into the dining halls as many times as you want to. We have national names like Raising Cane's, Panda Express, Einstein Bagel Bros, different other opportunities for you all to be here. We also have a Chili's on campus. I forgot to mention that one. Food trucks are available as well. The one we will always have on campus is our Starbucks truck. That is one of our 4 Starbucks locations. So if you love Starbucks or just coffee or tea, you will never be caffeine deprived here. We got you covered. All right, so our main campus student center, we actually have 2, but our newest one is the one you're looking at right now that is located in main campus, on main campus. It's roughly 210,000 square foot. We have our student store in the building, our Dowdy student store. We have a multi-purpose ballrooms that can convert from somebody needs a presentation room to an ice skating rink within 30 minutes to use for any of our student activities, board members. Dining can also happen here. Our second Starbucks location is also in this area. But we have the largest LGBTQ center in the UNC school system, and that is actually located in our new student center. We also have our Ladonia Wright Cultural Center, Women and Genders Office, Greek Life Office, Student Government Association, our Student Activities and Organizations Board, and our Civic Leadership and Engagement Office. So we have tons of stuff in here, tons of different offices, and something is always happening in our new student center. So getting involved, ECU definitely has lots of opportunities to get involved and make new friends. We have a very active and engaged student body. We have over 500 student organizations, including 15 campus ministries and 38 Greek organizations. You can get involved with whatever you are interested in, whatever club you're interested in, but you can also create your own club. Recently, 2 years ago, we got a chicken nuggets club, and all they do is eat chicken nuggets and try different sauces. So that is a club that you can participate in, but also if you want, you can create your own marshmallow club if you want to. It's really up to you, but that's something you could put on your resume potentially. Maybe not say you created a marshmallow club, but say you created a club, you were the president of that club, you use leadership, communication, team building skills. So whatever you do, wherever you go, use it to your advantage. So of course, ECU Spirit really shows out on certain weekends in the fall, and that's when Pirates play at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. Athletics is something that has always been super important to us and part of our tradition. So we're in the NCAA Division 1A in 16 sports. We're also in the American Athletic Conference, and every single home game to you all, as a student, you will receive free tickets for. Of course, our competitive sports is not just for NCAA athletes. We have over 40 club sports ranging from basketball and soccer to fencing and even an equestrian team. So there is a chance for you all to either continue playing your favorite sport or develop skills for a new one. Campus Recreation and Wellness Centers. So with all this definitely includes being physically active. We have 2 rec centers, but in this one right here, we have outdoor, overall, we have outdoor adventure trips to group fitness classes, yoga, Pilates, flag football, lacrosse, and everything in between. There's definitely something here for you all to find and definitely find joy in. The Campus Recreation and Wellness Center is, they strive to promote learning how to maintain a healthy lifestyle while getting the most out of your college experience. So this right here is part of our weightlifting area, but you can also participate in one of our adventure trails or adventure programs, and you can go hiking, skydiving, scuba diving, either for a discounted price or almost even free. This is our other center in the North Rec Center, where you can play volleyball, canoe, kayak, and zip line even is an option, which is really awesome. To campus safety, overall, that is our #1 priority. We have over 60 uniformed officers. Every single residence hall is secured with cameras, and there is a police officer assigned to every single residence hall, so you don't have to worry about that. We also have our blue light system. Basically, it's a really tall purple pole with a blue light at the very top. So if you ever see something occurring that shouldn't be happening, or maybe you got locked out of your car, you can definitely press that button and ask. Somebody will be there within 5 minutes. A police officer will be there within 5 minutes. We also have a Live Safe mobile safety app. Basically, that's kind of like Find My Friends on iPhone, but specifically for ECU's campus. And then our ECU alert text messaging system is something that our students are automatically enrolled in, but family and parents can also sign up for this alert system. All right, so I know I just mentioned cars, and we do allow our freshmen to have a car on campus. However, you have to purchase a parking permit to park anywhere on campus. And typically I like to tell my students that you don't really need a car, even if you're an out-of-state student, because we do have the largest transportation system in the UNC school system. So all of these purple limousines are purple ECU buses. You get to ride completely for free. They will take you all around campus, all around Greenville. And since you all are from New Jersey, during the holidays, so you can get back home to your family, you can pay a small fee to get a ride to our RDU airport, so our Raleigh airport. And then it's just a small fee to come back, but that is an option. All right, so Greenville is a really great place to call home, and it's definitely been recognized as a great place to go to college. I don't think Greenville would be as great as it is without ECU being there, because Greenville truly is a college town. Everywhere you go, you see purple and gold. So if those aren't your favorite colors, I promise you they will become your favorite colors. But it's just a really overall great opportunity to explore the city, and see and feel that school spirit all around, no matter where you go in Greenville. So I definitely encourage you all to stay connected. Follow ECU Admissions on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Contact us either through email, on the phone. We always have live chats Monday through Friday on our Navigator accounts. So if you ever get locked out of your account or you have questions about the application process, definitely let us know and we will be here to help you out. Every single one of you all are my students, since I am your freshman admission counselor. So let me know what you need and I'm here to help. I will go ahead and start taking questions. Feel free to use the chat feature and my colleague Cornisha Jones will help me out with that. Give me 1 second to make sure I pull that up. All right, so looks like somebody asked if we have healthcare majors. So we do, thank you for asking. So I said a little bit earlier, we have the largest College of Allied Health in our states. We are considered to be the healthcare university for our state because we graduate the most healthcare professionals than any other institution. So really awesome opportunities. Our students always partner up with either a business or our local hospital, which is Vidant, and either do their clinicals there. If they need to do internships, they can also do that. Volunteer hours are really easy to get with our Vidant hospital, but our university does a really great job at making sure our students stay engaged and pursue their intended major. All right. Let's see, how diverse is the college? Great question. So our college is very diverse. We actually have, in regards to out-of-state students versus in-state students, 13% of our student population is out-of-state, which is really awesome. In regards to diversity, we have people from everywhere. Like I said a little bit earlier, we have students from not just all 100 counties in North Carolina, but 48 states outside of that, including around the world. I had classmates from New Zealand, which was really awesome, but then I also had classmates from California when I was at ECU. So it really ranges, but you will meet somebody from almost anywhere on our campus, which is really nice. And you can also have this option to study abroad to get other cultural experiences as well. Let's see, what else do we have? I know typically a question that we tend to get is, what is our favorite event that occurs on campus. So typically at the beginning of each fall semester, I know it's kind of intimidating to get involved with clubs and organizations. Maybe you just don't want to exactly reach out to somebody just yet, but every single fall semester, at the beginning of the fall semester, we have something called Get a Clue. And it's a really great time for you all to get involved. All 500 of our organizations will be in our mall area. So just so you can get a better picture of that. It's basically what's behind of Petey the Pirate, but they will be posted all around the mall. All their tables set up. They will be giving out free goodies like free t-shirts, free candy, like free food. But you can just also take that time to start getting involved with other clubs and just kind of sign up and see what they have to offer. You don't have to exactly commit to them, but you can definitely just kind of browse around, and it makes it easier on you to find them approachable as well. And then during the spring semester, at the very end, right before final exams, we have something called Barefoot on the Mall. A really nice time. We have different stuff going on all the time. We also have our organizations there, but it's a really great time where ECU will host a concert with a real artist. 2 years ago, we had T-Pain. And before that, I can't quite remember, but we always have somebody coming to ECU's campus. Just a really nice time to relax and get a feel, or relax before exams officially starts. For those interested in studying abroad, we have our studying abroad, not job fair, but our studying abroad fairs all throughout campus as well. So if you're interested in that, there's different organizations that you can be involved with. You can study abroad not just with your major, but maybe just take some of those general education courses out of the way for fun during either a semester or in the summer. Most of the time, students will go during the summer, but you can definitely do it either your fall or spring semester, which is really nice. And I know I mentioned earlier about hosting, that we are able to host some of the largest career fairs. So if you're interested in the College of Business, my colleague, Kernesha Jones, was actually part of that college. She had an amazing time there. She was an accounting major, and they do a phenomenal job at making sure our students participate in some form of internship, that they have some form of mock interviews. Every student is eligible for free business cards and free headshots, because it doesn't matter if you're in the College of Business, but you can also get these resources. But our College of Business is a really big perk if you're in that program. But we also have our Career Center, and they can help you out with exactly setting up your resumes, making sure your cover letters look great. Our Communication Center is another free resource we have. So if you are nervous or you want to work on your public speaking skills, they will be an awesome resource to go to. It's one-on-one consultation and training with trained faculty staff members. So it's something that you won't have to worry about. And then we also have our University Writing Center. So if you sometimes have issues with writing your essay, or maybe you do really well writing your essay, but you have some issues with the citations, and those will definitely get you a bunch of red marks on your essays. So you want to make sure that that is looking good and all correct to be submitted. So you can go in there, schedule a time if you need to make sure all that is fixed. They will not write your papers for you, but it is a great resource to just help you overall become a better writer. If you are nervous about a certain subject or a course like math, science, we do have our Pirate Academic Success Center, and they offer free tutoring services, study groups, and overall just a really great community to help you succeed. And it's either taught by a current student that passed that same course that you've taken, so they know exactly what you're going through, or it's either taught by the actual faculty member that teaches that course. So you have those opportunities and options to actually talk to somebody that's been through the same process you're currently going through. And I know I'm talking a lot, but I just want to make sure that I give you all either time or options to come up with questions. Let me just make sure that there isn't any more as of this moment. All right. Well, if you all have any questions at all from here on out, definitely, like I said, I'm your go-to person. Once again, my name is Stephanie Molina, and I am your admission counselor. I'm going to put this page back up, but I will invite our Strive Scan hosts to come back and share their screen. But once again, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the presentation. That was great. And thank you for everybody that joined today. When you close this window, there is going to be a link to a very quick, it's only 4-question survey. So your feedback would be super helpful to us so that we can plan for these in the future. So please, we invite you to answer those 4 questions. So as soon as you close this window, you're going to get those 4 questions. Like I said, it's just quick, so please submit that. Again, there are a couple more of these sessions. If you'd like to see who else is presenting today, you can go to njacac.org/virtual fair. And that is the same website where you'll be able to find this session's recording. So if you came late or you missed something, or you want to go back to that question and answer, or you just want to grab the contact information to see the presentation again, you can find it at njacac.org/virtual fair. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your weekends and have a great day.